Oh, you have like a shampooer or something?
A ray of sunlight. A beacon of golden hope.
Beacon of golden hope. Thanks, Wayne. Well, maybe I just go get Silence in the Crypts. I kind of want to do this, but I don't think we have 4 veteran characters anymore, do we? No, we do not. We have 1. No. Oh, I kind of don't want to do this, but do we need to do a long to push it? We need 80% for the profit. It would be nice doing the long run. Blessed run. Yeah, are you talking about the boxes? Yeah, we didn't get any of the boxes on the boys run, but we got both of these ones fairly early into the girls run. Oh man, oh man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whoops, such exit the game. Nope, I refuse. All right, let's see. Obsessed with Sainthood. Hard skinned, early riser, on guard, risk taker. Let's go on Arcanist, welcome back. Or welcome in. Alright, we'll probably take Solar. Hard scanned, Ruins Explorer, Ruins Tactician. Ruins Explorer will help a ton here. So we'll probably take Smarty. Alright. Which Antiquarian? Early Riser, Ruins Tactician. Early Riser would be nice, but Quick Reflex is hard skinned. Photomania, Ruins Scrounger. There we go. Luminous, Deadly. Evasive, Natural Swing, and Steady. Base speed 8. Base speed 9. Also have a speed trinket on her. Okay. All while still doing right on YouTube. Had enjoyed it. Saw you playing. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. If you haven't seen, there's a new series going up on the channel right now on there. The Boys Only Run. 2 episodes a day going up. What about Sears and Arbalist? We have 2, or 1 of each. So, one's level 5, and I think one's level 6, yeah. Alright. This might be scary. Scary, scary, scary. I think we'll use Get Down over the guard for this setup. Man, we're spinning through that money. Sorry though, we have so much, it's not gonna matter. There's Dungeon, it's awesome, yeah. We'll be back to RimWorld too. There's definitely a lot more I want to do in RimWorlds. Can't even do a single Wallace and Tarks didn't. It's alright. As long as you are having fun. I don't know if you are having fun, but can we get enough to actually grab later? How's it going, Huey? Outsiders Bonfires 300, and then 300, 200. I don't think we can get to 300 yet. It's pretty close though, right? Let's take a look. Might actually can. If we trade like everything in, we can probably hit 300 or close to it. Is there anything else that we're wanting to get in the town? Not really. We have the guild, the blacksmith fully upgraded. We have the sanitarium as high as we really need it. Another slot in there would be fine, but it's not really a big deal. Nomad wagon's upgraded. Yeah, screw it. Let's go after it. Most frustrating way is it similar in that regard? Yeah, that's true. All right, so we are going to get the Outsider's Bonfire, I believe, and the main reason I'm choosing that one is because Hellion is going to every single dungeon, and so getting the 2 respite points on the team for camps, especially in this long dungeon that's coming up, that'll allow us to be able to get scouting, prevent nighttime ambush, and buff. So should help us even in this immediate dungeon, but in every single dungeon. I don't think we're going to go to any more dungeons that we can't camp in this game aside from the Wolf dungeon. So is there anything special for upgrading every ability max? No. There might be like some kind of achievement or something. I think there might be like an achievement for getting the Redhook monument, for instance. But as far as like a benefit to your game or party, no. Alrighty, so we are mainly going to stack dodge again. Surprise, surprise. Sharpened letter opener and feather crystal. Going to go with overture box for the health and dodge. Camo for the rest of the dodge. Our Vestal, though, is going to go with scouting and healing. And our Hellion is still going to go crescendo focus. Alright. I think that should be all we need. Achievement, yeah, that's all I thought too, just achievement. So free water, thank you, thank you. Anything else we want to get rid of this week while we're gone? So we might as well get rid of this force interaction quirk and lock in Luminous. I mean, Mercurial could end up coming to be a problem at some point. Probably not going to, but... Alright, let's go. One's for upgrading building and other for getting all districts, you think? Man. Alright, upgrades, dodge trinkets, skills, camping, upgrades, dodge trinkets. I'm going to trade out, get down, protect me. Trinkets, camping, okay. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camping, upgrades, trinkets, skills, camping. Let's go. Long, is there a first long champion in this run? I believe it is. All the food, stack of shovels, stack of everything else, basically. We'll take blood just in case. All right, we got all the food, we got shovels, we got torches, we got curio interaction slash save me from whatever the crap's on me. Keys, which I probably wouldn't have taken keys this time, but we have to take one because Antiquarian just gets one and you can't get rid of it, so might as well just get some more. Man, oh man. Long Champion Ruins. We do have 65% base scouting, which is awesome, and then we will have the camp from our Grave Robber, so we should have an 85% chance to scout for most of the dungeon. Packs laden with supplies are often low on loot. It's true. Let's go on Shin, welcome in.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
All right. Yeah, we had 400,000 at the beginning of the stream, so we already spent a lot, but... 95%, 80%. The poor necromancer's collar. Yeah, but not everything in here is undead is the problem. See, that's my problem with trinkets like that. They're good when they're working, but in fights like against the bandits or against the spiders or against like the madman or whatever, you know, there's lots of situations. Like it does nothing. It's just a dead slot. So, I hate this team. You have to roll top ends. Suncloaks and zero light. Well, that's after we're done with the dungeon. And I even talk about that. I'm like, if we get the torch lowered, the Suncloak isn't going to work. How much is that going to work against us? So I haven't really been doing that this run unless, you know. Ooh, that sucks. It's a good thing she dodged. That was a crappy knockback right there. We're gonna kill him next round. So we might as well just stun off this guard. So we can still Iron Swan. Well, we're not Iron Swanning. Apparently QC decided to crit, so much for that. So we can stun this Arbalist. We should be able to with that crit. That's good. Bone Sharpshooter or Bone Arbalist in general is like, it's basically a stress caster. What kind of trinkets to sell when starting out? Basically anything you're not going to use in general, but some ones that to kind of shy away from. Again, it depends on the trinket specifically, but a good rule of thumb is if it gets rid of speed early on, you probably can just sell it. Getting rid of dodge early on isn't as big of a deal because you don't have that much dodge anyway, and a lot of characters base dodge at level 0 through 2 is like single digits. So those are fine to use. But yeah, just things that you feel like you're never going to use. Things like some would just like disease resist, or most trinkets that have minus speed on them I kind of shy away from.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
85 dodge.
The wounds of war can be healed.
I remember during the boys run, I was like, you know, when we do the girls run, maybe I won't stack dodge. And then in like the first 10 weeks, we're getting all these afflictions and everything, and I was, or like first 20 weeks, and I was like, you know what? Let's stack dodge. Can't help it. It's just so good. It's not my fault. I'm not gonna worry about stuff in here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We're not here for loot. We're not here for loot. Just here to survive this long dungeon and push beater. If we get loot at the end, great, but... So I was hitting you? Yeah, what's up with that? Hey! What are you guys doing here? Is this a sign? No, these can spawn as a regular battle, but when I see these are Wolf's brigands, basically, his minions. So I'm like, is Wolf around? So I don't want him to be.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
How do you hit position 4 with his friggin' daggers? What is this bullcrap? That's 200 on the farmstead. You can make it in high condition, but last time the Shambler restored you right at 200 enemies. There's several ways to do it. Aspen, the most reliable too is a dodge stack team, although it's very slow. And the other one is to virtue cheese early on, and then with a really strong clearing team. So what I mean by that is like, there's lots of different teams, but if you want to get past 200, some of the most reliable ones are Shieldbreaker based teams, Highwind based teams. Riposte is really, I mean, Riposte is godly everywhere, but it's really good in the farmstead because you're not going to have to recover anyway. So like there's wave after wave. Yeah, if you haven't already tried it, double shield breaker Jester Vestal can make it into the hundreds pretty consistently. Even a leper based team, although they're not as strong as they used to be with Color Madness. Color Madness first came out, they can make it quite a ways. You did Vestal, Jester, Man Arms, Highwind, double shield breaker. Yeah, double shield breaker can make it, but obviously if you have bad RNG or something, it's gonna impact it. The one that actually surprisingly won the competition after the changes to Color of Madness was it was Shieldbreaker, Occultist, in this order from front to back. Shieldbreaker, Occultist, Plague Doctor, Jester. Believe it or not, that one won the competition. The one that the Redhook hosted that I got second in, the one that beat me was that team, which is crazy. Yeah, but that's you're talking about when it first came out, Nick, and they were doing the invite competition, and that was before they changed it so that leper or buffs and things like that you couldn't use it every single like chunk of the meter. Now it's only one per meter. So, and that was before they added more bosses to the to Endless. So now they've added things like the Hag and the Croc and whatnot. Leper's not as good to go like super far. Are the bosses random? They are after like Sleeper or whatever. The first few are scripted and then yeah, random from there.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Macintosh, thank you for starting with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Mac. Very much appreciated. Counts as a tier 1. Help support the stream. Do we want to go ahead and get our extra scouting? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. But yeah, so that was before they made all the changes. That was when we found out how to actually go infinite, but all that got nerfed. So they also added the reflection or refracted lights or whatever after you get to, what is it, 300? They added that with that patch as well. So those numbers from that charity event are in the thousands or whatever, and all they did is buff leper and have him cleave the front over and over. Those ones, that's really not really possible anymore. Not like it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about a little bit of stress here. I thought about using the 8 food, but we got so much dungeon left. Okay, let's get our scouting. Sprint, nighttime ambush. Let's get our buffs. That's exactly why we got that Outsiders bonfire thing. So we can do all that in one camp. The team that actually got second with in the Redhook competition, kind of crazy. We got second with double, what was it? It was double abomination. Double abomination, Jester Vestal, and we got second with that. It ended up succumbing to disease. We're never coming back, but we have nowhere to put any of this unless there's like crests in there, so I'm not gonna worry about it. With that team, I farmed virtues early, and then I just cleaved everything. That you had crit stacked on the abominations and had them both transformed. It was kind of silly. It's not very reliable though. But yeah, when Color Madness first came out, like Nick was saying, the strategy basically to go really far was just super buff a leper, because Endless never got harder. You never got that refracted light debuffs or whatever. And you could also use battle limited skills. Ugh, I hate this group. Battle limited skills every single section of waves to have a whole meter. Hate this freaking group. Farm Virtue may increase the chance with trinkets. It just means early on to get them to get afflicted, or get them to 100 stress, and then if they get afflicted, you heal their stress down to 0, and you just keep doing it. It's easier to do it with trinkets, especially because you'll pick up trinkets later on in that run, but it's not 100% required.
Eradicated.
Yeah, yeah. So take things like Hero's Ring, and then the trinkets that you get later on in the run, you just equip those over them instead. It's more reliable that way. You can go the old route, like the normal route, and just with a 25% virtue, but much less likely. Man, I don't like this buff. Do you know which refraction they had for that one, Nick? Oh, look at that. Crap.
Precision and power.
We didn't dodge a single one of those. Here it comes. Oh, we dodged 2. He didn't use Crushing Blow. We got so lucky he didn't use Crushing Blow.
Confluence of skill
Jesus.
and purpose.
So she might still get hit to death's door here, but at least he probably can't kill her afterwards. So. It's in Korean. Yeah, because that seems kind of... What team did you say? So they had no way to get rid of disease? That seems weird to me. 10,000 kills on current patch, unmodded? Without... Were they just riddled with disease at the end? Gotta heal her. Ooh. Yeah, there's no disease cure in that team, which is kind of weird. 4-monk team, yeah, I bet. Christ, man. There is a cap, yep. New diseases will start knocking off the old diseases. Holy Christ, leave QZ alone! I'd like to get another heal in here, but... Jesus.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
2 lost, 2k kills, to the flesh. Were you doing the double abomination like when I was talking about, or? Me hate grave robber. Apparently, jeez. It's great, we don't really need that. Grave robber smash. We actually don't have to go over here. We're gonna have to back. Well, no. So we can skip those 2 rooms, hit the secret room and all these. All right, we'll do that. We hit everything down here, right? Yeah, so we can skip 2 rooms. Okay. Vestal's Gesture Abomination, Leper. Curse to avoid disease. It's kind of interesting. Did blood end up becoming a problem at all, or did you get enough?
Purchase.
Or did you just take a crap load?
And purpose is made clear.
They're just like Gestal. Gestal. We still don't have any. I mean, I can start looting things and just putting antiques in place of this, I suppose. There you go. There's a antique, but.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
All right, this
born.
could be a recovery fight. 66 vials of blood, so that is a bit of blood. So we got the kill with her. Probably should just hit Madman with her though. Yeah, inventory was almost all blood, so. 10,000 kills at a rate of 2 kills per turn. Flash out other planes. Freaking flash.
Destroyed.
Dodge. Ooh, the double crit on the AoE heal is real nice. Plus now we got our dodge up, so looking good. Looks like we'll be able to recover a little bit. Probably should just take that out, but. Weeks ago, I've been working through this versus Death with All Boss stream. It's awesome. Thank you, Mac. Appreciate it, man. There's a new run going up right now too. That's much newer. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for watching that on there. That's an old run now, but I think I've actually improved on the game even since then. But also, stream quality in general is probably better. But either way, if you want to watch a new run is going up every day as well. But thank you for coming over from YouTube, yeah. Well, I guess at least we can get another heal in before we get out of here. Probably should have just tried to get her crits, but oh well.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Another secret room. Playing any other? Yeah, I'm gonna play more Room Worlds. Any other challenges behind? Yeah, there's a lot of different things that I want to do on Room Worlds. There's something I've been really wanting to do that I don't know how popular
A fortune
it would be.
waiting to be spent.
But I might do it just. I would like to see what it's like, what 500% no pause is like without mods. I haven't played RimWorld with 0 mods. Like, you know me, I play with mainly quality of life stuff with RimWorld, right? I haven't played with no mods in a very, very, very long time. So it'd be interesting to see just how difficult the game is at its max cranked up settings without even quality of life mods. There's some other things I want to do on RimWorld too, but that's one of the ones I've been kind of thinking about. You can't go back, I know, that's how I feel too, but
The light, the promise of safety.
otherwise, like, we don't need loot. Can't pass up those. No copy pasting bills. They added copy pasting bills to the base game, I think, right? Not between save files, but I thought they ended up adding that to base, if I remembered. Yeah, I think a lot of the quality of life should be added to the base game. Some of it has over time, but what's up? Man, I don't. It's like hardly any fights down here. That'd be really hard though. Let's do checked. I could have sworn that was in the notes when like 1.2 hit or something like that, but yeah, I might be just misremembering. Like I said, I haven't checked no mods in so long. Fans do stuff. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know how you would even. That you couldn't even. So you couldn't force people to get behind cover? That would be terrible. I don't know about that one. Also, wouldn't mind doing a tiny map with 500%. Now that we did it with what used to be the maximum difficulty, but just don't use direct commands. I use quite a bit, except for combat.
Decimated.
No sanitarium, dark dungeon run. I should herb that off. Got it. Well, he's way less scary without the bone commander with him. Okay, yeah, he's way less scary. I thought she was gonna get crit after the rest of that crap. No sanitarium. And it would have to be all bosses also, or? Because if not, it looked like I'd be going to the cove a lot. A lot. Melee only? I've thought about that too. Rethink kill boxes. Melee only, but I wasn't... So, I was wondering whether it would be self-imposed, like our end, no melee on our... Or only melee on our end, or if literally, like, we mod it to make it so that there's no ranged weapons to gain.
Brought low and driven.
Yeah, I played Dr. Grave, Robert B. Our best friends, and the Cove, basically. So, how much longer do we have? We still have one more battle of camp buffs, so we'll camp in the next room. I think we can actually do without these last few torches, though. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. There's a chance for the buff, but I think, can't this also give, like, Ruin, Scrounger, and stuff like that? I don't want that to happen. I'd be misremembering, but... Do it however you want. You're supposed to be kidding anyway.
Obliterated.
Get out of here. Go walk some dogs in the Weald or whatever you do in your spare time. Yeah, like Ruin Adventure, yeah. So I didn't want that to replace anything. Oh. I actually got through that dodge. Can't get through that one. Interaction quirks. Yeah, that would suck. World, no research tribal run. No research. Yeah, that would suck. So, man. Only medieval. So you could research a little bit. So that'd be kind of like our Amazon run. Can't go past electricity. Yeah. We did that with our Amazon run. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind doing that again because it got bugged. The Amazon run was so much fun, but it got bugged with a mod. Now we get a scouting
Remind
trinket.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's see. If we camp there, immune 1, immune 2. We need 8 food. So we can get rid of this 6 food for the bus. Let's just get a hunger proc in this hallway, though. Okay, I can't remember if we had already gotten one. We got all kinds of holy water. Might as well do it. Yeah, so the Amazon Warrior Woman run that we did was back when Merciless was... Also, I don't think I was doing no pause back then. Don't have to worry about Solar Flare.
You will join us or die, Master.
Zan. Hey, Zan, thank you for the gift sub. To a confused duck. Thank you, Zan. I appreciate it. It's also for forced caravanning to the ship. Or a royal victory, I guess, right? Depending on if you're fine with that. Stellark, yeah.
Pummeling.
Interestingly, the 20-year run of RimWorld is currently my most viewed video every day on YouTube. The first episode of that gets like 1,000 views a day. My next highest video is like 250 a day. So I should be doing more RimWorld content.
Inspiration.
Royals need research items. You can buy those, right? Can you? Yeah, you can buy the instruments for sure. Yeah. And you don't need the crowns and stuff if you get an ascetic. Make an ascetic your royal. Don't have to worry about it. Also, those are under those are before electricity as well. You can buy instruments. You can just get someone ascetic. Our royal that we sent with a Stellark was ascetic. Ascetic royals are so good.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Hey, look, food.
Inordinate exsanguination be considered
you'd
a
one,
virtue.
you'd two. So we need 8 food left. So we can actually just feast. We might as well. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. So we're gonna do night moves. We're gonna prevent nighttime ambush. And we're gonna get our crit and damage buff. Thanks to our respite bonus. We can even look for a trinket. Like, we'll probably throw it down. Rewatch the first 5 parts for learning purposes. I still have that save file, by the way. It's on my desktop. I haven't forgotten, but I need to find some time. What would your next approach to try defeating him with the rest of the weapons? It's up to you. If you're like kind of antsy to try out heat or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're trying it just from a pure like progression standpoint and trying to get the most items for unlocks and things like that, then yeah, beating the game with each weapon is probably the next step. Just looking. Yeah, thank you for being here, Duck. The algorithm has chosen you. Stone's house. But stoneworking is before electricity. They said anything under... Are you talking about, like, literally... No, you have to... Tribals don't start with stoneworking. You have to research it. Stone cutting, but... So... If you were saying, like, 0 research, then yeah, they wouldn't be able to get it. But, again, ascetic kind of takes care of that. Well, I wonder if you can actually get the impressiveness for the room title just from size and stuff alone. Probably not. Literally no research? Oh. Yeah, they were saying anything under electricity would be allowed. Literally no research. Yeah, that would be rough. Then I guess you would travel to the ship would be the easiest or the only way, maybe.
Well struck.
Weapon stuff and like more trinkets. Yeah, that's what I would do. And that, yeah, it'll give you time to level up the trinkets you have also, you know? Max those out. Yeah, no beds, no dusters. That's rough, man. That would be crazy. No tables? That's right. Because you wouldn't have the advanced furniture either. Yeah, I don't know about that. We're gonna go ahead and get her dodge up, get her that bleed. Our table's not advanced? Beds are advanced. Kitchen chairs are advanced. No, you're right. Tables are not. So, you would be able to get the normal stool and normal table, yeah? That's right. So you'll be able to get the basic table, basic stool. So you'd be fine for that part. Advanced furniture. Adds beds, adds dining chairs, some other things. Yeah, the dining chairs are the advanced one, yeah. So stools and basic tables. You can also scavenge tables, yeah. You'd be able to make bed rolls, yeah. That'd be your only bed, I guess. Call it a bed. You could scavenge beds too, actually. If you go attack a tribal settlement, or you do like one of the quests to go attack a tile or whatever, a lot of times those houses would just be filled with beds. So you could eventually get beds. Yeah, raid for beds. That's kind of crazy. Think about that. And for dining chairs. Yeah, I don't like that lead.
A victory.
That's true, yeah. Your wealth would be pretty low, so you wouldn't have to worry about wealth scaling very much at all. We still care about heirlooms more than we do golds. We're still pretty rich. Man, I wasn't even paying attention to Dark's Dungeon. My mind's just going through the motions while I'm thinking about RimWorld now. Or is it even low wealth raids? Kind of possible. Yeah, they're very difficult. Yeah. We have 6 torches left. Yeah.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
That's a surprise. I meant to hit that before we get in that, but well. Okay, 1 spider dead. Yeah, there's a lot of things you would have to scavenge over time, yeah. Power cells. Ooh, until you... So your first siege against you would be really brutal.
This is how
But as long as you survive the first siege, then you can pick up their mortars. And then you'd have to start buying mortar shells or scavenging mortar shells. That'd be pretty rough too.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Transcended beyond RimWorld war crimes. What does that mean exactly, Fuego? Alright, curse mobs.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Excuse me, sycophant. Soon all alive off entire planets. In Stellaris, I got you. First set of read. Yeah, I mean, I guess what you could do if you really wanted to get to have that, if you were doing that kind of challenge in a higher percentage, what you'd probably do is you would literally just set up for what is
terrible assault.
Stop critting us! Oh no! Thank goodness. You probably just go tomb raiding, right? Like right off the bat. Just keep going until you had some good weapons and some good armor and whatnot. Just go take out ancient dangers everywhere. Tile hopping, tomb raiding, yep. Just a little glass. Yeah, the big dodge debuff on the Chevalier. So if they hit you once, they're gonna start hitting you more and more and more. Yeah. Stupid Chevys. It's alright. We have our dodge rolling now though, so we should be alright. Initial crits are bad. If that Chevalier had crit her when she was already down to like 10 or whatever it was, might have lost her, but we're alright now. Okay. We good now. She has 39 dodge even with focus ring.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
So she should be dodging about 1 in 3. I knew she was gonna kill there. I did not want her to kill.
Success so clearly in view.
One more fight left.
Or
Okay.
is it merely a trick of the light?
Don't really need the shovel. Like, that could be a curio that uses the shovel, but we're not going to count on it, so. Oh, right. We got the secret room. Never mind. Yeah. A lot of people, I think, underestimate her starting dodge, too. Yeah, second highest base dodge, the Hellion. Yeah, she has really good dodge stats. So we don't need to hit that last fight. We could... but yeah, there's no reason to take the risk at this point. Especially because, like, Wolf could be back at home. We might need some of these people for Wolf, so... Right. We could have gotten a lot more loot out of there, but screw it.
The shifted corridors and
Long-shaped ruins
walls of our ancestry are beginning to
really
feel
smoothly.
familiar.
Warren's Tactician overbalanced. Bad Humor sucks. Minus 20% max HP. Hate that disease. Cove Tactician over Red Scrounger. It's like, whatever. Alright, let's put their recording.